Never break, no. Real ones never break. We bend, but don't fold.
Go plus. Hey, watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your boy Bernard Watts, live right here in Boulder, Colorado. Getting ready to watch Coach Prime in a Colorado Buffaloes. Yeah, let's go Buff.
Real ones never break, no. Real ones never break. We bend, but don't fold. Pressure made diamonds, I was built for the cold. Came from the bottom, now I'm chasing the gold. Heart too solid, I never be so. Yeah, real ones never break, no. Real ones never break. We bend, but don't fold. Pressure made diamonds, I was built for the cold. Came from the bottom, now I'm chasing the gold. Heart too solid, I never be so. Yeah, real ones never break, no.
What's going on, friends? What's going on, family? On this Thursday night, you're watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts, getting ready to do a little my first time covering the draft on my broadcast, and something new that's trying to do to make things better and exciting to see what Cleveland gonna do for Shedeur Sanders. And I appreciate each and one of you taking out the time to join us tonight. But just do us a favor. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification button. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. Will you do that for me? I appreciate it. Want to say hello to everybody in the chat. Look like the draft have begun, and the Las Vegas Raiders is on the clock. And we finna get ready to see what they gonna do. We're gonna see what they gonna do. Want to say happy Thursday to each and one of you. We appreciate you for tuning in tonight. And it's going to be very interesting tonight to see what the Cleveland Browns going to do. I just want to know if they're going to go offensive lineman first or a wide receiver first to enhance their offensive side of the ball. That's what I'm waiting to see. It's going to be very, very interesting. I can't wait to see this. We got the commissioner. He's up speaking. The draft tonight is held in Pittsburgh. And the Las Vegas Raiders is on the clock. And also, you got the Raiders picking first. You got the Jets picking second. You got the Arizona Cardinals picking third. And you got the Tennessee Titans. They picking fourth. Those are the first four teams that will be picking in the order of this draft. So who y'all think gonna go first? Who will be the first player picked in this upcoming draft? Who will the Las Vegas Raiders pick first on this draft? Who you think? Who are you thinking they gonna pick first? I'm sure they're probably it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to see. It's going to be very interesting to see what the Cleveland Browns going to do with their first pick. Now, when you look at Mendoza at Indiana, I don't know how his game going to translate to the NFL. I just don't. I don't know how it's going to translate to the NFL. Now he going to a team. They got a new head coach. They don't have no top wide receiver or nothing like that. Got a good tight end. But they gonna need a running. He gonna need a running game too. So I see Greg now popped up. I don't see JR. I know Steve said he's gonna be a little late. Let me see, can I get Greg up? What's up, Greg?
Yeah, I got the instigator. I got the draft right there. Somebody trying to peek in because he would think he just really want to peek in.
What's going on? What's up, champ? What's up? Greg, when you looked at Mendoza at Indiana, What you like about it? What was some of his good things that you saw?
I mean, I think that he's pretty much a good college quarterback. I want to think he's going to do well, but NFL is just
It's different, ain't it?
it's dog eat dog. You
Oh,
gotta
what
get.
I'm trying to figure out, me and my brother was talking. Why it didn't work out with him where he came from, the other school?
I have no idea what triggered. That's why you see somebody like that be a system quarterback. It's like he do good in certain systems. Maybe he don't fit well in all systems. So when you first got off the board, second got off the board, you may go into a losing program.
Yeah.
Some people work well with those winning programs, winning coaches and good coaches. But does it translate when you go somewhere like the Raiders or somebody? Like, oh, it don't work well for a lot of people.
It sure dope, man. You got to have some pieces in places, man. But when I saw him at Indiana, he just had a lot of talent, older player around him to make his team better. He had a good coaching staff too. He just went to a good, well-oiled machine. I think that coach, he was ahead of times.
Yeah, man, you got one of those guys who could end up being another legendary college coach. This generation, like the Sabins, and you had these different coaches in the different eras, and maybe it's just the era of what's his name. It's starting up.
If they got 7 minutes, I should have brought my TV in there. I don't like being in there. But YouTube kind of funny when they hear that noise in there. They'll try to penalize you.
Yeah, I just got it on this screen here.
Yeah. Well, he got a big family. Probably just some friends too. Oh, he from Florida.
Now I know my screen. I know. Here we go with this streaming. My streaming is how long? What's your clock say?
My time on my clock.
The countdown.
Oh, you got 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
See, my streaming is at 7:17. So that's how far we watch the game. That's how far behind.
Yeah. See, I was trying to figure out how. I was gonna call you today, but I had company all day today. How can I on StreamYard show ESPN on him?
Same way you show all your other videos, I guess.
I don't know how to upload it.
If you got it on your laptop, if you watch the TV on your laptop, you can just show it.
I didn't know how to do that.
The screen, like
I don't know nothing about no computer.
I thought the way you doing the videos, it's the same thing, right? So I'm just now seeing Mendoza family.
Oh, you just not seeing it? Oh man, they don't went to a commercial. They showing Mendoza now. He's 6'4", 236 pounds. I ain't know he was that big.
He says what?
6'4", 236 pounds.
Yeah, he tall.
I
ain't know 230.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know he weighed that much.
Gonna put on some weight.
Yeah.
Well, you saw he bounced off that boy when he ran that ball in the end zone.
Man, I seen that dude get sacked so many times, man. He ain't got no kind of speed.
I don't know what he'll do in like a Cleveland situation where you got to be mobile and escape and make plays. I don't know what he'll do in that situation.
That's what they were saying. Dan Orlovsky was saying he's not even the best quarterback in the draft because he was watching films on it. He couldn't get away from when the play break down. Everything got to be perfect around him.
See, I'm just not saying that what you just said. My clock say 5:37.
No, it's 4:45 left where they make it.
So you said you almost a whole minute ahead of me. That's why when I be wanting to watch the games.
Yeah.
It'd be you talking about I text y'all and got to turn the phone over because anytime I see the phone buzz,
I just be joking about that. I don't mean that.
Y'all see everything before I see.
Yeah, we be way ahead of you.
Way ahead. But anytime I hear that phone buzz, and I'm like, oh, something don't happen.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I said, let me go look and see what the hell. Because I know Steve and Greg was there.
I don't even look at the phone because it's ruined. It's like watching a movie and somebody telling you the movie the whole time. It's like, oh.
Yeah. So What's up, Matt? What's up, Reverend Nelson?
Well, some other people, somebody said they clock say 507.
Yeah, Reverend Nelson said he'll say 507.
At 18. I mean, he might be streaming. So, you know, sometimes you streaming versus watching it on the TV.
Yeah. I think Reverend Nelson out there in California, that ain't even gonna matter though, is it?
It's just a streaming. You know, it's like you watching someone on the internet, everybody at a different time. I don't know how they do that.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, so man, you think Ty Simpson, chat, y'all think Ty Simpson gonna get drafted in the first round this year? You think somebody gonna go up and get him? Greg? In the first round?
Not today. He missed.
You don't think he's gonna get drafted today? He might, yeah, he might not. But I don't know, man. You got a lot of teams.
It depends on the class and what they got.
It depends on what other teams do in front of him. Miss Benson Jackson said yes, he's gonna get drafted. Patrick Williams said nope. Patrick Williams said nope.
That's another college quarterback.
I know.
Comparing him to Drew Bledsoe, huh? They comparing
man, he's shorter than Drew Bledsoe.
They had them side by side, like they were saying height and size, but
I think Drew Bledsoe was 6'2", he was 6 foot. RD.
Oh, I'm talking about they compare Mendoza.
Oh, Mendoza. I can see a little of that. But you never know about a college quarterback. Man, I thought Tim Tebow was gonna go out there and show out. When he got in college, man, shoot.
Man, Tim Tebow got played over, man. Tim Tebow, they blacklisted that man.
You think they blackmailed?
Yeah, because when they didn't play him, then they put him in. The Broncos started winning. Then they went to the playoff, and then he came back like Shedeur think he gonna have a team. Then they brought Peyton Manning in and benched him again.
Yeah,
they weren't even winning until they put Tim Tebow in.
They sure was.
Tebow,
then next thing you know, he was out of the league, bro.
They were so busy they did him like Shedeur. They did him the same way.
All right, they getting ready to pick. I see they moving fast this year.
They just said Mendoza.
Yep, Mendoza.
For the Raiders, oh my goodness.
Man.
How that's gonna go.
That's Tom Brady guy. Chat, what y'all think about Mendoza? He's gonna have a good career with the Raiders.
What the Raiders been doing to folks?
Say what?
You Raiders been running through folks. They didn't knew Cleveland.
Yeah.
They've been dogging folks out.
Yeah, that's no surprise to him being the first player picked. Now he got a brother.
You know, the Raiders, they had a horrible line.
Hey, man, what you talking about? It was like they didn't have that running back. He didn't do nothing, bro. He didn't do nothing.
He knew where he was going. But because they got rid of what's your boy name?
Who?
Quarterback. Black quarterback from Seattle. He came out there real quick.
Geno.
Geno Smith came down there with your boy. Pete Carroll. Hurry up real quick, both of them, real quick. Bye-bye.
Pete Carroll, I was surprised he ain't last for 1 year.
That's the kind of place you talking about. You talk about the doggone the Raiders, man, because your boy went down there too. Adams. He hurried up and got him.
Yeah. He hurried up and got him out there. Yeah. He went out there to the Rams.
He said, "Let me get up out of here."
Yeah.
I was in a documentary, man. It was so bad. It's just a bad culture. They probably should have kept the coach before Pete Carroll because they put him in as interim. Looked like he was going to change it up. They got rid of him, brought Pete Carroll in.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. They got the Jets on the clock now. They need some of everything too. But that's what Geno Smith went. So I know online they saying they need a quarterback. The Jets need a quarterback, running back, O-lineman. They need everything.
I don't know, man.
Jets been so bad for so long.
Just like your college career, any career, but just like your college career, where you go can make or break you.
Yeah.
And so NFL is even more like that. Like It's a lot of guys because they went to the wrong place, they never recovered.
Yeah.
Everybody not built. You feel bad, especially with quarterbacks. Everybody not built to have to build back a losing program. Hey, Cam Newton tried to tell you, even though he kind of did it. But he was like, man, that was horrible, man. I wasn't used to losing and losing mentality, and if they don't gut that team out like Colorado just had to do. They don't gut the team out. They're gonna come back with the same attitudes and the same mindset. Man, like a person who's a winner and they feel that energy, they be like, you know what? This.
They find out quick that shit ain't nothing like college, boy.
Well, the attitude different because they worry about their money and their careers. They not worry about brotherhood and all that.
Yeah.
The teams that do usually be better. The teams that do that, but you ain't finding that in no losing program. You may find that when the Patriots was at their height and when Pittsburgh was at their height, but you ain't getting picked number one to a good team.
Yeah, that's where it goes.
Number one, number two, number three, number four, really top five, all the way to almost top 10. You ain't going nowhere worth that.
Nowhere.
The fans got a bad attitude. The players got a bad attitude. The coach probably gonna change like new underwear.
Yeah, you start losing, especially that first year, and they don't draft you first too. You're a quarterback. Yeah, they gonna get rid of you.
New person coming in. Do he want to bring his own people in?
Yep. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. What's a lot of folks out there, boy? You ever been to a draft?
No.
They don't have one in Atlanta?
I don't think so.
I'm surprised at that.
Atlanta ain't got the landscape for that. Centennial Olympic Park gets swallowed up.
Oh, yeah.
We landlocked in the middle of downtown.
Yeah, it took me forever. But went to that with my friend. She went to that See You Sucker. Man, it was so many folks down there, man. It took me 3 hours to get out down there. Texas Tech. That boy, I
don't know why they calling edge rushers linebackers. That tripped me out when they started calling edge rushers linebackers. Yeah. I'd rather call an edge rusher an end than a linebacker.
Chat, what y'all think about David Bailey? That bad boy. Hey, he was tough out there, man. Texas Tech.
I didn't really pay attention to him.
You didn't pay him no attention. He let the
Colorado had me so not want to watch nothing.
I know that right, man.
You don't be wanting it just take the fun out of it. You like, man, I don't want to watch the game. Drained.
Man, that dude had 12 sacks this year, man. And he wasn't that big.
Well, he an edge rusher. They getting smaller.
They are. He is. You look at him. BJ Green big in him. You think we're going to see a Colorado player get drafted this year? Preston Hodge.
Will that be Saturday?
Nah, I ain't said it tonight. I know ain't nobody going first round.
I'm saying.
K-Salt better get drafted. You don't think my dog K-Salt getting drafted?
Where he going to get drafted at?
Wait now, Greg. Don't stop, Greg.
What position you get drafted?
What you mean? What position? He a quarterback.
That season he just had, nobody can draft him.
Okay, let's talk. Forget about the season he just had. What about the season
he just had?
Well, what about the season he had at the college that he came from?
They don't respect that.
Let me ask you, Chat. I see you.
If it was the other way around, if his last season was against quote unquote higher competition. So how do you go against higher competition and then look like you can't compete?
Yeah. Hey, Dollar Bills ain't gonna be in the CFL. Y'all don't think K-Salt gonna get drafted?
He gonna go to Frankfurt Galaxy over there in Europe.
What about an undrafted free agent?
Man, he ain't even get no free agent, man. After he had that kind of season, his ass moving to receiver.
It's down, man. No, he ain't gonna get drafted. They said no.
Man,
everybody, they out.
He'll get free agent as the athlete.
Damn.
Back in the day, they used to change quarterbacks all the time to receiver.
Yeah, I know.
Like Cordell Stewart.
Yeah, the NFL was dirty back then, man. They were dirty, bro. They were
They
dirty.
changed your position in a heartbeat. That's what they wanted to do. Tebow to change him to tight end.
Yeah, that messed up, man. That man went all 4 years in college, at least
He
the
gonna
last
want
2
all
years.
the Heisman,
Yeah,
national
a
championships.
quarterback, then get to the NFL. Hey, you need to be a
He
fullback
ain't
or
even
a
get a
tight end.
chance. They tried to switch him before he even got there, and then they played him and he won. And they still like, no, you gonna play tight end because you got to be ready to throw them games. Come on now, he out there talking about Jesus and stuff.
Yeah.
He could. They knew he want. He gonna try to be too holy to throw them games. They need him to
Yeah,
throw them games at quarterback. See,
yeah,
baby, they care about throwing them games.
yeah. When he started talking that Jesus stuff, that NFL frown up on that.
Because if you loyal to Jesus, you might get out there like that movie, The Replacements, ole. They expect you to miss that field goal, and you want to get a conscience and stuff and make the field goal. They can't play with nobody.
Yeah, crazy, man.
Answering to Jesus, he got to answer to them. You don't want nobody that got loyal to anybody but the NFL.
Yeah.
That's why they wanted to break Shedeur. They want to let Shedeur know, how bad do you want this?
Boy, that thing was rough last year, boy, when Shedeur was up there, boy.
We was selling like some food last at the time. Knowing he was gonna get drafted. You know,
Man,
eat shrimp.
I had to went to the store, bought all my hamburger patty, my Bubba burgers.
he had a whole tent outside with food and 3 changes of clothes. He was ready, man. They did him so bad. Then they prank called him.
Yeah, from Atlanta at that.
They hit him up every day. They hit him with something every day. They dogged him out the first day. Second day was at the prank call. The second day, by the third day, he was just like, whatever, I go to Alaska and play. I don't care. They had the butt breaking.
Yeah, that was kind of messed up.
Boy.
Yeah, that was kind of messed up there.
I told y'all what they were doing.
Yeah, you said
it. These folk here, man.
They're just different, man. They different.
NFL becoming more and more controlling, man. Like, as they put more money into this and they feel like they can make that money and the branding and all that and the TV, they getting more and more controlling.
Right.
They is not finna let you mess their money up. Cause they don't got you had it on your show. And then you notice that all the YouTubers who do sports, they talking about gambling. There used to be a time where gambling was like hush, like on the gambling is out there. Like Baker said that this team gonna be a +2. Like, since when did you do that with football? Like this, then look how comfortable this thing don't got.
Yep.
So
Vegas that's how society is, man. Just like marijuana, man. They lock your ass up and try to give you 10 years, but now they don't even care.
They wide open.
Wide open, man. Wide open, man. It's crazy.
You go out there to Colorado, they wide open. I mean, they get you.
Man. Soon you get out there.
You in one country, in one state, to lock you up. In the other state, they out there wide open.
Yep.
Like prostitution in Vegas.
Exactly.
Wide open.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Arizona on the clock. I wonder who they gonna take.
We're gonna be watching AI football in a few years. Hey. Like, we ain't paying no Shedeur. Watch this on TV. We're gonna create the perfect player and personality.
Gonna be just like them. They gonna make up an internet Shedeur.
AI. They got the AI characters. These people will watch anything. We use some virtual reality goggles.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Love.
What you know about a Jeremiah Love?
He said Jeremiah Love finna go next.
He went to the Cardinals.
He already know when. How you know, Greg?
I got 2 of them on. I'm ahead of you too. I'm ahead of you.
Yeah, it's just showing it. Jeremiah Love.
So I got my phone right here. The phone is regular speed. It still ain't happened on the streaming. The streaming is on my laptop. He's just about to do it so my phone on past you. But the TV screen is not the TV screen. The monitor is still he's just walking out on the stage.
Yeah. He had a good year, man. It was another running back they had. They say he was second. He was right behind that dude, man, on Notre Dame.
Who?
There's another running back on Notre Dame that say gonna get picked at real high.
I don't know, but you know where the Cardinals been playing. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, that's probably the worst team in the
Yeah,
NFL.
like Cardinals running folks up out of there.
That's the worst team in the NFL right there.
Your boy Weaver down there.
I know.
He didn't get no kiss. She didn't get no kiss. She embarrassed. They're gonna talk about her. You see that?
I missed.
Did he hurt the girlfriend? She tried to get her a kiss.
Oh, I see it now. I saw him behind.
Oh boy, he's gonna get in trouble. And so how she look. Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
you see my kiss.
Exactly.
Oh boy, she looking like, oh, I can't wait, boy. You trying to show out?
But got that money now. He ain't steady.
Like now you can't kiss me in public. He gave her a church hug. We got that church hug, Sister Phil.
Oh, wow.
Hell, now I made it. I made it. I don't need you no more. Everybody see me. I'm number 3.
That's exactly what it
number
is.
3. I'm gonna have 3 of you. He did as soon as his name got called.
Oh, that dude 200 pounds. I didn't know he was on 200 pounds.
And you ain't got no ring or nothing, girl. He just showed you on national TV. You gonna better tell girls, no, that was just my friend.
Yeah.
Did she do her lips like that? No. She got allergies. She got allergies.
Boy, you crazy. What?
No, that wasn't what she was doing. You saying things. She wasn't trying to kiss him.
Yeah.
That's my friend.
Got Tennessee Titan up next. Tennessee Titan. That's a good player right there, man.
So he gone.
What
it was say Harlem Night, honey, I'm gone. I ain't coming back no more. Never coming back no more.
Lisa G said he already gone.
I love
her.
Get Pons trying to catch him.
Jeremiah Love. Well, we got the first 3 picks out the way.
Her head went down quick. He did her wrong on that. She thought that was her time to prove that she got her man. Because he was hugging everybody else like family. And she said, let me get these lips out so they can know I ain't just a family member. And he put the lips out. She said, thank you, sister. He didn't even take it on the cheek. He was like, thank you, sister.
Oh, yeah, dog, Greg. You crazy.
Boy, I know somebody going to be talking about it bad. I don't know if I'm in. They come back, boy. That Jeremiah Love, boy. They might make a meme out of that, boy. If I was making memes, boy, I'd be making a meme right now.
Yeah, that messed up.
That's how I do when I'm coming up.
Yeah, she got this on national TV.
We're gonna have her with Shannon Sharp. Remember.
Well, why they didn't break? Greg, let's talk about Colorado for a minute, man.
You want to talk about Colorado?
Huh?
You want to talk about Colorado?
Yeah. Why they ain't got the 6 yet? So shoot. But
that's the most you're gonna hear about Colorado this week, huh?
Greg, when I looked at Georgia Tech Monday, they pre-get that spring game Monday. I watched it.
You watched what? The game?
The spring game. Boy, you talking about small?
No, they small, but I'm saying, where you seen the game? I saw clips. I ain't seen no game.
Yeah.
Where you found the whole game?
Yeah.
I couldn't find it.
Yeah, the spring game. Man, you talking about small. Then they got that running back.
I seen some clips of video clips of them. They small.
Boy, they
really smaller, way smaller.
Hey, I said, man, Colorado gonna beat the brakes.
They look like a high school team for real.
They the one who look like a high school team. Yeah. Man. I said, man. So when I look at they running back now, he looked good. I like him, but
they got 2 running backs. They got one from Michigan, but both of them may be injury prone.
But I'm just saying, man,
they running back. What's his name? Hayes. He get hurt every year, multiple times. Every year.
Yeah.
He really good, but he get hurt like 3-4 times a year. Tennessee Titans coming in. I sure tried to find that spring game.
I knew it.
Cornell Tate going to join your boy with the Titans. Yeah, you.
Golly, they got Cornell Tate.
Yeah, he going over there with your boy Ward.
I just knew it. I had to say it in my brain.
Ain't no Cleveland.
No Cleveland with him. Cleveland gonna go offensive lineman now. Oh, they better get Jordan Tyson.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna wait for him. He ain't no top 10.
You don't think he is?
He don't got hurt too.
Who?
Tyson.
Cornell Tate was hurt this year. He ain't playing but 9 games.
Yeah, but how many times he get hurt though?
You right.
Or was it a major industry? But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm glad you brought that up because I look back at some stuff there. I tried one of my old teammates. He do locked on. What was it like? Locked on Buffs. He do the locked on Georgia Tech, right?
Okay.
I was looking at it, and I was like, he went back and kind of talked over some stuff that I didn't catch because he did one about the spring game, and I'm sitting here looking at Georgia Tech. And I'm like, he talking about they running backs. He mentioned one of their linemen. He kind of made a little slick comment. He made a little slick comment about when one of they right tackle or something. They ain't hitting on that, and they ain't and they whole receiver room hurt. He mentioned that. You know, we thought our receiver room was hurt. He said they third string running back had to go and play receiver, and because they had shortage of receivers. So everybody talking about the Colorado stuff. They ain't talking about they barely had a spring at Georgia Tech.
They were lit. All I know.
And guess what else? Since you watched it, they didn't even let them tackle. They did a Colorado regular practice, not even the hit day. They wouldn't even let them go to the ground. So everybody talking about, oh, they won 34 to 14. That wasn't even a real game.
Yeah.
See when the truth come out, the truth come out.
Yeah. I think Colorado gonna beat the brakes out them, man.
I told y'all that. You know
what I saw.
I'm just saying, like they barely beat Colorado's sorriest team with their best. That's the best Georgia Tech team they don't have in a long. That was their best record they don't have in a long time. They was one game away from going to the conference championship. They let Pittsburgh beat the mess out of them because Pittsburgh jumped up on like Colorado should have because they did like 3 straight turnovers and Pittsburgh scored. It was 21-0 in like the first quarter. But that was Georgia Tech's best team
last year.
Yeah, last year was their best team in a long time. They was expecting them to make the playoff, and then they just fell apart.
I thought you went and saw them one time with your cousin. You said they did pretty good. That was a year before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I went to that game, and that's why I was watching that. That Haynes running back was real good, but he kept getting hurt. And I looked at them. Even then, they weren't good. That's why I felt like that. Y'all can see I just dogged Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech wasn't even good because that was the year Shedeur done with that. Shedeur done would have beat the mess out of Georgia Tech. They played Duke. It was the stadium was empty. It was a night game, but it was like a Saturday.
Right.
The stadium was empty. We were walking out. We were sitting all the student section was empty. And it was like they not big. They don't have the weapons. Like Colorado had too many weapons. That's why they always hit the portal. Georgia Tech don't have a lot of receivers like Colorado. They don't have to worry about is it gonna be
I saw Monday. They ain't got money now.
If JoJo Williams was at that game, JoJo Williams would any one of our receivers go to Colorado to Georgia Tech and be the top receiver. JoJo would be the top receiver. DeAndre Moore would be the top receiver. Cam Perry would be the top receiver. We got all these guys on one team. Georgia Tech don't have no top receiver. They only brag on their 2 running backs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, they beat Georgia State now. But Georgia State is Georgia State.
Yeah.
We talk about Georgia State now.
I said Mac. Oh, Georgia State.
Georgia State got that. They got that jinx going on. They need some deliverance. Georgia State got something going on.
Yeah.
Kennesaw beat Georgia State.
Yeah, Georgia State.
Georgia State. Kennesaw won the conference slick. Nobody talk about Kennesaw. They've been sneaking up while everybody else looking at Georgia State. Kennesaw been winning. I think they went to They won the conference, I believe.
Yeah. I ain't. Man, Cardinal Tate went to Cam Ward.
But yeah, they played good against Shedeur them, but then they stunk it up the next week. They showed up, played perfect against Shedeur. They did the Colorado on them. They everybody Colorado's the Super Bowl. Everybody and played perfect when they played against Cleveland. Then they went and stunk it up the next week. That's how everybody do.
Come on, Tennessee. Cam Ward. Yeah, he played good.
I want to call them Colorado. They ran all over. The number one defense couldn't do nothing with them. They couldn't do nothing wrong. Then they went back to their sorry self the next week. They went to Miami or somebody. Miami beat the mess out of them.
Yep.
Somebody. I think they played Miami too. Because Miami played bad and then beat somebody real bad. Yeah. I don't know. But y'all overestimate. Everybody overestimate Colorado. They wanted North Dakota State to beat Colorado. Everybody want everybody to beat Colorado, and it's not to the benefit of the team that they playing because you giving them too much credit.
Mm-hmm.
And Georgia Tech is a rebuild. Let's call it what it is. They just decided
that boy was small, great. I said, man, look like a junior high team.
They just decided that Mendoza gonna be the starting quarterback. And we don't even know. And get what? He ain't even you assuming he like his brother. His brother only had 2 good years.
Yeah.
But this boy here is not as good as his brother. We watched him play.
No, he ain't that good.
Brother.
No, he ain't that good at all.
Like he is.
No, he ain't good.
He gonna get out there and play like Manning.
No, that boy ain't that good. I saw him. He ain't that good.
But you know how they talk about Manning gonna come out next year. He ain't never played. He in the 3rd year. Yeah, he gonna come out. You see, he ain't come out. He ain't have a great year. He had all that talent around him.
No, man ain't.
Mendoza boy, I wouldn't be surprised if he really upset them fans because they seeing him like he automatically got the job because he his brother. First of all, Georgia Tech used to running quarterbacks. Running quarterbacks don't turn over the ball that much. This boy gonna be trying to throw the ball. He's gonna be throwing pick city. They're gonna be like, run the ball. We got these 2 great running backs.
Man, Cleveland Brown just traded out of number 6.
Who?
Cleveland Brown just traded out of the number 6.
Well, you don't jump ahead of me because they still at number 6 on my phone.
They got to run it down at and somebody else gonna put it in the chat too.
I don't know what they be doing. They did that mess with Travis Hunter.
Yeah, man. We losing out on good players, man.
Well, why they do that? To get some more extra picks.
That's crazy.
They going off of volume. They got so much need. They don't need one player. Cleveland said we'd rather get 3 picks for than 1.
Yeah, for next year. They get next year's pick.
But they keep pushing it back every year.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. They gonna get some bullshit, yeah. They gonna let all the good players go.
Who?
Cleveland. They gonna let all the good players be gone. Good players be gone.
Well, they probably feel like they don't need it.
Say what?
You know what? You know, they're saying they probably feel like they don't need a lot of rookie players. They probably trading these players so they can get some veterans. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They probably want some veteran receivers and some veteran linemen. They don't want to get. He already said they got a young team.
Yeah, he did say
the whole
that.
team is young.
It is. They are. They real young.
They don't want to get no more young people. That's why they keep trading them. I give you this 6th draft pick if you give me, 3 third-rounders and 2 of your free agents or something.
So now they took Marbell Reese.
Another Ohio State.
He was pretty good, man. I like him.
Cleveland had got their linebackers last year.
Yeah.
It depends on what
he came out of nowhere, man.
And the fact that they're not trying to get no quarterback, That further shows them you don't really need no top 10 pick unless you need a quarterback or a top lineman. And it looked like Cleveland want to get more experienced linemen.
How's Cleveland still going?
Yeah, I don't see. Man.
They on the board.
Who?
Oh, they say then they just not saying trade pick.
No, they traded that to Kansas City.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what your clock saying?
For that pick, 355.
See, yeah, it just showed it on the mine say 342.
342.
Yeah,
See, you ahead of me.
yeah, but I'm saying it just showed it on the TV. Cleveland is letting you know they don't want to get no young players. That's basically what they're showing you. They don't have time. That new coach don't came in and said, I come from the Baltimore Ravens. We are not getting no more young players. Y'all got all y'all young players last year. Y'all be happy. We are not going to do that this year.
Yeah, this is his first time coaching too.
But he been coaching, but it's like
I'm talking about a head coach. They didn't go that far down. They just dropped 3 places down. The number 9 pick.
But what they get out of that trade though? You see, they trading. See the key word, they traded with Kansas City. What did they get out of that?
Yeah, they ain't announced that part
on the back end. They get some veteran players for that trade. They get somebody out of Kansas City. That's why they traded with Kansas City. We're gonna hear about it. We're gonna hear, they got somebody in the defensive line to give depth to the defensive line or something.
Yeah, they'll announce it probably later on what all they got for it.
Well, that trade.
I think they already had it worked out before the draft.
I mean, we just said it, but I'm saying like you trading with the Chiefs so they can get a first round draft pick. You probably getting 3-4 veterans from them. The pick is in. Cleveland already know what they're gonna get.
Kansas City.
I mean, Kansas City.
They already don't put their pick in?
They ready.
They probably get that wide receiver.
Look at this guy, this linebacker small too, number 8 that just got picked. They going for these small linebackers. That's why I was telling y'all that. Why I told y'all Stockmire should have went to linebacker.
Yeah, that's
trying to cover somebody.
They say he's the 3rd youngest player in the top 5 pick.
They want that speed. You see how fast he come off that edge?
Yeah, I told you he was doing that in college.
That's what they want. They want their linebackers to be able to run. They don't want no linebacker to look like Ray Lewis and Harrison from Pittsburgh.
They don't want no big old dude
looking like a big old block of cheese. They don't want that. They want somebody you look like a refrigerator running and trying to cover a running back. They don't want that.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. They're gonna get a lineman. They want a lineman.
That's what they're gonna get. They ain't getting no quarterback. They ain't finna get no receiver. I mean, that's the only thing they would get. It might be Proctor.
Man, that dude weighed 360 pounds.
It worked for him. He better than that boy they just had, number 67.
He sure will. he sure will.
That boy there, he just like, I'm gonna let you go. Just go to the right. I'm gonna go to the left. Yeah. Sad. Why you holding on to the ball?
I was saying the same thing. They don't throw the ball, Shedeur, then go back.
Holding on to the ball because I thought my lineman was holding on to his ball.
Then you see them damn linemen, you be saying, damn, no wonder he couldn't throw the ball.
Shedeur go back and watch film, he just be looking at him.
I'm getting killed on YouTube and the internet, Twitter. Why y'all ass didn't even block?
Shedeur, I know Shedeur when he watched the film after the game, because you get hit, you don't know what happened. And after the game, you look at it, he like, this dude trying to set me up. They don't went and got this cornerback, Delaney.
Damn, they moved up to just get a cornerback.
A 5'11" cornerback too. LSU.
They said Cleveland gained 3 picks out there.
I know what I'm saying. I know they got like 3 later picks, but that's what they want. They want depth. They want somebody who washed up, who don't been playing for a few years, who they know what he can do.
Damn. I thought Colton Hood would have been the first defensive back, cornerback get picked.
They ain't have him like top cornerback. They got this guy.
I seen Patrick Smith posted over there say he's probably gonna be the first cornerback pick.
That was his hope and wishes was, but he's sitting in that same room. They sitting up there in the room and they looking at it now. He up there.
Yeah, I saw him up there.
I ain't seen him, but I know he up there.
Yeah, they called him out there on the stage.
Yeah, I missed that part.
I guess that was him. Looked like him.
Colton Hood going by the LSU dude. That's a dumb throw.
I ain't hear nothing about that dude right here.
Delaney.
I ain't heard nothing about him.
Well,
What nobody talking about him?
Clearly they heard he was up down this.
Yeah. They kept that to the best. They must thought somebody gonna get them. Get him
Well, they
before
was
the
doing
pick.
those cornerback depth charts, though. They probably was, they were trying to predict.
Yeah, I thought I saw Colton Hood here in the green room. I thought I saw him.
You think he had stayed at Colorado, he would have been in the green room?
Hey, they probably would have won about 3 more games. The way them cornerbacks.
About 3 more.
Yes, sir.
And he would have got drafted, about second, third round?
Yeah.
You
don't think so?
Shedeur slide treatment.
Yeah, that's what we would have got.
So what do you expect? Shedeur went in the 5th. That's better than him.
Yeah, they getting that prime tax. And Uncle Neely said they getting that prime tax.
What they say? Just to be firefighter and CDL. Who's somebody about some firefighters and CDLs? Yeah, they talking about in the chat. You trying to say these boys gonna come truck drivers?
Who said that?
Now you know what? He ain't lying about that. He ain't lying about that firefighter because what's called Craig Lunkin became a firefighter.
Who?
Craig Lunkin. Craig Lunkin came out with me. He was at Stevenson, then he went to UJ. He was running back at Georgia. I think he messed his knee up his last year. He was running back for Georgia, big old running back. And he ended up playing with Tampa Bay. And he was like special teams and backup running back. Then he played that for some years, and then he ended up being a firefighter.
Man,
Craig Lumpkin was like the Peterson before Peterson.
Oh yeah.
Before Adrian Peterson was Craig Lumpkin. He run over your butt 2 inches off the ground. Till he mess his knee up.
I'm surprised what y'all boy didn't do good out of Atlanta, out of the Cab County. Quincy, the quarterback, Quincy
Carter.
Yeah.
Georgia won like it is now. Georgia messed him up.
Well, that's all we heard about.
Georgia.
I mean, high school,
he went to the Cowboys.
Yeah, he went to the Cowboys. But when we was at when we was in high school, we used to hear watching the news. That's all they talked about. Southwest, the Cab, Quincy Carter.
Yeah, that's my neck of the wood.
Yeah,
Carter played at same Red Ball. He came out of Gresham. He played baseball and football down there. Well, there's a lot of guys came out of track. Had some Olympians come out of Southwest.
Yeah, they were one of the top athletes in Georgia up there in that neck of wood. That's because
DeKalb County got smart. Instead of like Gwinnett doing that, they went and built all those extra schools. In Southwest, they divided the school up. They built MLK. Sonny Styles. They got a lot of linebackers coming out this top 10. It's like the 3rd, 4th linebacker.
You know, he was playing safety 2 years ago now. They moved him to linebacker, got drafted, man.
Did I tell y'all that Star Miles should have moved from safety to linebacker?
They did. That's exactly what they did.
Y'all linebacker is the new safety.
They say he didn't put on no weight. They just moved him straight on.
Georgia Tech used to do that. My cousin was lean like that. Matter of fact, he kept losing weight. He was chunky. He kept losing weight. He just got leaner and leaner. He started like a receiver. He was linebacker. All these linebackers look like that. All these linebackers look like big receivers.
Steve said that boy that was gonna get drafted high. I didn't think he gonna get drafted in the top 10. He said he's gonna go top 10. He there.
Man, these folks getting these linebackers, man.
You see how he ain't that big. Look at him. He a hybrid.
Man, all the linebackers look like that. All the linebackers you don't point it out look the same. What they call them, an edge or whatever they call them. They all look. You got to be able to run, man.
Yeah, they need that sideline action.
The running backs, everybody talking about Colorado small. Have you not paid attention? Everybody getting smaller. The running backs getting smaller. The linebackers.
ESPN, he ain't small. Martinez ain't small. ESPN ain't small.
Martinez, they short though.
Boy, he look big on camera.
ESPN is short. That's why Coach Marr say he like him because he said he liked short linebacker because he was short. Coach Marr was only like, I don't know, was he even 5'10"?
Yeah, he
didn't go all the way.
Yeah.
But he got them little short linebackers. I like a short linebacker because they're going to get up under you. They ain't going to be high. See, you linebackers got to stay low.
Yeah.
Their styles ain't. I mean, for 6'5", 244 is small, man.
It is small. Yeah, it's small.
6'5", 6'5", 244 is the equivalent of being 6'2", 215. You know, he's just taller. So when you're taller, you have more weight. That weight spread it out over 6'5". That's why he looks so lean. Back in the day, they used to like linebackers to be 6'1", 230, 240. Now that's big because that's a compact linebacker. Now they linebacker long, lean. You ain't used to see no linebacker 6'5". Urlacher was like one of the first guys we seen, and we didn't know he was that tall.
Shit.
Urlacher was huge. But guess what?
That time I had some big old arms. I know that.
Urlacher was huge. But guess what? If Urlacher was playing right now, guess what he would be?
What's that?
An edge rusher.
An edge rusher.
Yeah, edge rusher. These edge rusher. Urlacher would have been an edge rusher. He wouldn't be no middle linebacker. Ray Lewis might even be coming out the edge. You're a thicker linebacker, they put you off that edge. Look at this man, like a basketball player. You say he big.
You don't made up your mind about the game yet?
What you mean?
Georgia Tech and Colorado.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be thinking about.
Yeah.
I can't.
What? I thought you told me you're going to think about it last Thursday.
I ain't got to think about it. I said that it's jacked up. They get jacked it up.
Yeah, they did. They messed it up when they moved it, though. They messed it up. Which I knew they were going to do. They've been doing Coach Brown like that every year.
Every year. Every one of his first games. After TCU, it was like, no.
Yep. Y'all got them type of numbers. We're gonna let y'all start it off.
And we're gonna call it prime time. No fun. Yeah. And B Watt's gonna be lean with it. Rock with it. On a Thursday night.
Yeah.
8 o'clock game.
It's gonna be a job. Adventure at that. I just don't believe in Mendoza, man. I really don't.
Well, you know, I can't believe him at Raiders anyway. I don't know who I can believe in at Raiders.
They got shit. That offensive line they got. And the way Cleveland beat them, and you know Cleveland didn't have that. That's just wild.
Commercial break.
Yeah. They got the Saints dead, Cleveland.
And they talking about, they think, who they said going to Tyson, they think the Saints going to get him because they don't want Cleveland to get him.
Probably so. That's what Miss Phillips said. Miss Smith said. Dollar Bill said the Raiders still gonna be on the bottom. Yep.
I want to tell you, man, this draft thing, I know one thing, they're not going to get the views they had last year.
Man, after night, it's over with.
Ain't nobody even caring about the first round like that.
It really ain't, man. This draft didn't have no good. They didn't have no good players, man.
They talking about Mendoza gonna get beat. They better let Cousin play. I wouldn't throw Mendoza out there and let him get embarrassed that quick. You put Mendoza out there and he gonna kill his little confidence.
Yeah, starting off, yeah. Yeah, starting off. That's crazy. Still got that wide receiver from USC still on the board. Caleb Down, he's still on the board.
Caleb Down trying to come out.
Yeah, he on the board now. I mean,
yeah, I'm thinking about somebody else. Caleb there, yeah.
Yeah, he the best player right now on the board. They saying. Yeah, I agree with you.
Receiver yet, had it?
Huh?
They haven't even taken a receiver yet, had it?
Yeah, you know they took Ohio State wide receiver.
Tate. Yeah, Tate. That's it. And they took him over Caleb Down.
Yeah. The Saints, you probably get it before me.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna mess up your movie.
Who was that?
Wow.
Jordan Tyson. Yeah.
Wow.
They kid. Yeah, don't listen to yours. He ain't even announced on mine.
That girl, who said that over here trying to be what's she talking about?
He said, I told y'all they were gonna take Jordan Tyson.
Yeah, they killed that's how they gonna knock doggone
and everybody talking about them for one gonna go first round. Man, they crazy.
But I'm saying they didn't let Cleveland get them.
Yeah. Cleveland should have stayed up there. That sixth pick they would have gotten. Yeah, to trade out of for you need it.
And now what you gonna get?
Offensive lineman, Thano.
Who?
Thano from Utah.
Is he guard, right?
He a tackle. Right tackle at that. Miss Philly said they already put the pick in.
I'm sure they have.
Thano. Cleveland lost out on two good wide receivers. She said, RD is unbelievable. Yeah, it is. But you know, the offensive line, hey, Shedeur, he need an offensive line. The two offensive linemen that they signed in free agent, they still hurt. Man, they could have had Jordan Tyson. Look like Jerry Judy #1 wide receiver. You know, that boy that would play at Colorado. He just left for prime. Started. Yeah, Miss Miles Moms at the Cleveland Browns get her a headache. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're right. They could have had Travis Hunter and Tyson in 2 years. And the Saints play Cleveland this year. The pick is in. That's wild, man. Cleveland did some nasty work tonight.
He want to cry. Jordan Tyson want to cry.
They thought he was going to get penalized. People say he was going to get penalized because he was injured, man. He wasn't going to go first round.
Look at him.
Lord's doing work. I mean, he's not done. We're just going to keep this thing rolling, give him all, and that's all I can do.
What can you say to those out there who may deal with adversity, injuries in this game, some of the things that you have handled about perseverance?
The Lord said it's going to be hard, and you have to persevere.
Yep, that's about the Lord.
Keep going.
Better hush.
Just keep going. You got it.
Congratulations.
What a moment. Booger, as you were pointing out, the number of times over the last year or so, he must have wondered if this moment would ever come. No doubt, and everyone throughout the process knew about the challenge, but we still talking about the negativity, injuries.
Who helped him Shedeur? That's what everybody want to see. This is the closest thing to Shedeur we getting. Still a Cleveland. The pick is in. Cut it down so B. Watts can't listen.
No, man. Listen, bro. You going to know for me.
That's what I'm saying. I can't mess it up for you.
I already know what they're going to do. Fan know.
B. Watts there to hear her. She like.
Look at her.
That boy come out crying like they gonna have a meme on here. He come out crying, snot slinging.
Not slinging snot everywhere. No, his brother play in the NBA.
Hey, brother.
Play with the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Oh man, he supposed to have been in Cleveland with his brother.
That's what his brother was saying yesterday. No, they playing tonight, I believe.
One pick short. Cleveland messed it up. I know he mad. My brother could have been in Cleveland. Let's see. There your funnel.
They put that Utah guy.
Yeah.
Damn. I knew they were gonna do it.
He climbing.
Big.
You talking about a big family.
God, dog, look at all them folks.
Oh, he done brought him all the way from the islands.
God, dog, man.
Well, they is being fruitful and multiplying.
They got a right tiger when they need a left.
They already gonna have that left one then. They gonna trade for one. If they ain't already got him.
It still was a good pick.
Yeah, they need all the tackles.
Yeah, they big old dude, man.
Tackle they can get.
That's a good pick.
Where they were blocking last year and the way their whole team got hurt.
Yeah.
I almost thought Colorado trainers was.
Look at it. They don't block that dude already all there out of bounds. That was a good pick, Andrew.
He get low, man. He low.
Yeah.
I like them Somalians, whoever they is.
Look at it. Samoan.
Samoans. Say, oh,
Yeah.
it's Samoa. It's Samoa.
Yeah, it's Samoa. Hey, that's a big old dude, man. He's a big dude, man. I wonder how much he weigh.
He said 311.
That's a big dude, man.
311.
He big, man.
He 6'5". He ain't no 6'7". So he compact.
He's 6'5".
6'5" and a half or something like that. But he compact. He ain't super lean, but he ain't super big.
Yeah. I take that. Protects. Build that great wall. Andrew
He stay
Berry.
low, though. He stay low. He good with his hands.
That was a great pick. I like that for Shedeur. I like that. I like that. We're in the Cleveland Brown next pick. 24.
Yeah, we're going to take a nap, and then we're going
Yeah.
to kill. He won't care about these doggone. Like he doing the dance. He doing the dance. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh. I'm talking about. They got a lot of Samoans. I said it right.
Yeah.
He got leaves all around his neck. Every year they got somebody with some leaves around their neck.
That dude, he must be from Hawaii.
Trade alert.
Man, you getting everything for me.
Now that's the Giants. The Giants they don't jump to the Giants already. We still tomorrow the Giants don't jump in and got them another Samoa. Or whatever.
They traded out the pick. They traded to Miami.
Offensive tackles is jumping in, man. They should have got that. They should have got that bit some more right there. Looking like the Rock little cousin. Miami.
He said it wasn't the Rock little cousin.
When you smell what the Rock is cooking.
The Rock gonna be in Cleveland now.
Rock. Nah, that was that boy from Miami. He looked like he with the Rock folk. The one they just picked. He played in Miami. He looked like he related to the Rock. Probably is. He got all them leaves around his neck.
Yeah. That's a good pick for Cleveland. I'm satisfied with that. They get a wide receiver next. I'm good to go. I don't care who they.
Is he gonna be Caleb Downs?
Huh?
He's gonna get Caleb Downs.
That's right. He's still there. But everybody saying he's gonna be a top 5 pick.
They got the other one. They got Tyson. I thought Tyson was gonna come out later. The Saints and they started no quarterback. They ain't got no quarterback.
Who ain't got no quarterback?
The Saints. They got that boy who skipped them rocks down there.
Yeah. Hey, he started now too. I said, man.
I said, boy, he threw that ball. He said,
Yeah.
like
Talking about in his what you call it, at the combine.
He throwing the ball like Gabriel, skipping it off the ground, like he trying to skip it off the ground to their hand or something.
Johnny went and got them a doggone offensive lineman. Francis Marnola.
He ready to die. You go up there, New York, all right? You can die for it. That's what happened in New York. 7-3 ain't blocking nobody. What are you doing? 7-3 get sat standing around.
I can't see nothing. I ain't seen nothing.
Linemen standing around pointing. The Miami lineman is suspicious. There's 2 different linemen standing around. The Giants got them 2 top picks like they do every year and still lose.
Every year
they get all these top picks and lose. They get top picks and lose, and Cleveland get quarterbacks and lose.
That's wild, man.
All they losses on the quarterback.
Out of all them years, they've been in the
There you go, Samoa. Fifth American Samoa. The Samoa, they taking over NFL. They about to be like Dominican Republic in baseball.
Boy, the Braves ain't got none of them. The Mets and the Giants got them all.
They always do. The New York teams always. I don't know about the Giants on them New York and teams. All the people who look like they black until they talk. You ever seen them people? They be like, you look like a regular person. Then you go, get that. How they be? They dress like you. They look like you. They got chains on.
Boy,
They look like they about to say something like they about to rap like Future or something. And they be like, you know,
hey, there's a lot of them up there in Gwinnett County, boy.
What is that? What are you talking about? You look like a regular dude.
That's all up there in Gwinnett County, man.
They tricky when they want to dress all like they in hip hop and stuff. You know, they need to dress like they culture so you can. They want to dress like you. They want to move to Atlanta and everything.
Yeah.
They're like you, looking like B. Watts and be talking that.
Yeah. They got one of them wrestlers I saw talking like that.
Yeah, no, he finna sound like B. Watts.
Yeah, I thought he gonna sound like a. I said, "Dog, he sound like me."
Don't even match his face. Don't even match his clothes, his face, his walk. He don't stole everything.
Yeah.
Fast.
There's a lot of them, man.
It's the internet. What we going around? Whatever the 10 pit? 10 pit's gone.
What pick we at?
We're at 11. We don't seen 10 pits.
Already?
Yeah. And you think I'm gonna stay up all night watching this? Nope.
Oh, nah.
Do a slide over. They cannot trick us this time. Can't trick us this time. We're not gonna be blinking wait for Shedeur this time for 3 days. Gotcha. Y'all gonna pay this. We're gonna pay them back for last year.
But the rating gonna be low, boy.
Everybody need to boycott. You want to boycott? Don't boycott last year. Boycott this year. We're gonna pay them back. We're gonna make up for them ratings they stole from us last year. Playing with our emotions. Playing with our emotions like Big Worm.
I think that's
all our weekend. Oh no, we don't watch no drafts on no weekend.
Hey, they playing that thing out, boy. Who can we get in this draft to make it last 3 days? Shedeur Sanders.
We were all on a Friday night watching the draft. Who watched the draft Friday night?
Everybody upset.
We up there. Is it? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Okay, it's the 3rd round. That's a little crazy, but it can't go past 3rd round. No.
Yeah. Then a prank call came in. Then a prank call came in.
Everybody, it was a suspect. Oh, he finna get Shedeur. The Cardinals finna get Shedeur. Even if they had a quarterback, we thought they finna get Shedeur. They played us bad.
Yeah.
We gotta pay them back.
The Falcons ain't picked yet, is it?
I'm not watching no more draft after we cut this off. I'm not watching no more draft. I'll read about it on the internet.
You had to read about it on the internet.
I'll read about it on the internet. I gotta pay them back for them 3 days they stole from me last year.
Man, look at the trade, man. They gave the Dolphins 3 draft picks.
How you see how many?
They just showed it. They took Caleb down. Right?
Yep.
How I jump in front of you now?
That's what I'm trying to see. What you looking at?
They traded 3 picks.
You watching that other ESPN. You watch the ESPN 2 or 3 or 4.
No, man.
We watch ESPN, but we watching different.
I'm watching the regular
ESPN.
ESPN.
Seeing it on the screen.
No, man. You can catch it more fast on ESPN News.
Okay, I must have. I'm showing it on my other screen now, my big screen. So that's behind. So you're a little ahead of the big screen.
That man walking on the stage now, ain't he? Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I missed it on my little screen. A big screen just showed it.
Damn, how many screens you got? 3?
Well, you the 3rd one. I got my little phone. That's the fast one.
Okay, you got the phone.
It's the slow one. And then I got you in the middle. So I got 3 different speeds going on.
Damn, boy, you the tech.
I ain't technology nothing. I refuse to be last today. I'll be first before I'll be last. So now I'm got all 3 speeds.
That was a good pick by the Dallas Cowboys. I gotta give him that.
Wow.
Even though they need a pass rush, Caleb Downs a good player, man. I didn't know that dude that big.
How big is it?
What about
linebackers?
He weighed almost 200 pounds, be a safety.
He need to be 200 pounds as a safety.
Did he play it? Where he come from? He started at Georgia or Alabama. Then he went to Ohio State.
He probably started Georgia. Let me ask you this: you think Boo Carter gonna be officially moved to cornerback?
Yeah, he does. Cause they got to get them safeties in there. That's what Uncle Luke told him.
He said get safeties and what? I know Coach Prime said
He
somebody.
got to get up that third safety. What his name? I can't think his name.
Get him in there like what?
He need to get him on the field.
Oh, you talking about the little young boy Edwards?
Yeah, Edwards.
Yeah, you need Edwards out there.
He said that's the only way you could have got him on the field. That's what I needed though.
I thought they were gonna rotate with Boo Carter, but Boo Carter.
What his name? Eagleton?
Yeah.
That cornerback, he gonna play the slot. He playing the nickel.
So they put Eagle in nickel?
Yeah.
But anyway, it was at nickel.
Who?
It was nickel. That was Boo Carter. It was nickel.
No, Boo Carter gonna be the.
They switched him.
Yeah.
But he moved Boo Carter because he said he gonna make more money. He said I moved somebody.
Yeah. You didn't think he gonna make
more money.
Yeah, I heard him when he said that. I heard him.
You know what he did? He learned from Hood. Because Boo Carter ain't nothing but another Hood. They just switched them.
Yeah.
One went to Tennessee, one came away. He aggressive. Right. And he one of the better covers.
You right. Yeah.
They
about the same size.
When he get in the NFL, they're gonna move Boo Carter back to the nickel. He's just trying to strengthen. Like he said, I'm trying to strengthen your evaluation. Because them boys play all three in the NFL. They play safety, nickel, corner. They got all of them.
Yeah. Like I said, Colorado got the back end of their defense. They're good. I like it.
Because that's what your boy did. Mathis played all of them.
Who? The coach?
Yeah. He's short. He played corner. He
played with the Falcons.
He played for the Cowboys too, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, Prime went that way.
I remember him with the Mathis. I remember he ended with the Falcons.
But before that, he played with the Cowboys.
Yeah, that's why he was with Coach Prime. But he went in like late because he was short. He was like almost like a free agent. And he was real fast. He told the story. So he was nickel, and then he worked his way up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He played both.
I thought he was just a cornerback.
If somebody beat you out in your cornerback position, they move you to nickel. That's how they did in Cleveland.
Oh, I didn't know that. Somebody
beat you out, they move you up. Nickel is like the step down from corner. So that's why Coach Prime said, I'm going to increase your evaluation by showing you can play corner. Because you can always go play nickel. Nickels get paid less.
I got you. Yeah. But I like Boo Carter and Creed Thomas on their defense cornerback on that defense. But far to that, you
gotta have all your athletes on the field.
He ought to be playing linebacker. He the biggest thing on the field.
He's considered a linebacker.
He is. He should be.
I'm saying that's how they when he go to the NFL, they gonna be considering him a linebacker.
Yeah, he big. You can tell where he came down in the spring game. Boy, he
mess around and put on 10, 15 more pounds, it's a wrap.
See, that probably won't be no problem putting on for him.
But he gonna do it between his Colorado and the draft. He gonna put on 10, 15 pounds. When he go to training and they gonna convert him until he gonna be a linebacker. The problem is he's not gonna have no film as a linebacker. That's gonna be the only thing they're gonna hold.
That's a big old dude, right? That dude weighed 370 pounds.
He tall too. That's Proctor, ain't it?
They gonna coat the hood right there.
I didn't know Proctor was a Samoan.
He a what?
I thought Proctor was black. I think it's something about the old Proctor. You know, it was another Proctor one that they used to play at Alabama.
Oh, it was?
I think it was another Proctor. This Proctor here, I didn't know he was black. I mean, I didn't know he was Samoan. He must be mixed. I see a black daddy or something. He looked like when The Rock was in Be Cool with an afro.
Yeah. When he first came out.
Like when he was like, be cool. When he tried to play like a little gay role. He must be mixed with black and white and look like a Samoan. Yeah, he got that big thing around his neck. That's a big old boy. They should have brought him to Cleveland.
Boy, that's a big old dude. They let
You
him
gonna
run the
cry in the
ball.
car. You gonna cry in the car.
He cried, boy.
All the way. That walk make all them cry. They be spreading some onions in the air. Onions in the air. Every time we walk down this hallway, they smell onions.
Hey, that Joe think about the $1 million he finna get, boy.
Everybody walk that walk. They just go to cry, boy. Like they be pumping it in the air, boy.
He think about the $1 million he finna get, boy. I'm finna change some folks' lives, boy.
It's like they hug the family, they be like, when they see that walk, it's something about that walk in that little hallway by themselves, that little tunnel. They just, boy, they ain't gonna cry. They ain't gonna cry. Ooh. It don't work. They hit them every time. Look at that. They walk right there, boy. They get them right when they get to that bear, right when they get to the lions and the bears, right there. They just
Yeah, that big old dude, man. Going to Miami. Got that grill in his mouth.
that's what Cleveland should have got right there, like a bear. Because he got him after the other lineman. They should have got both of the linemen. I don't know though, man. He too cute for me. He got the earring in his nose like Tupac.
I told you.
I don't want no lineman with an earring.
Hey, that's what they were saying about him. They said he wasn't physical enough. I heard a coach say he didn't have that want to when he was at Alabama.
Oh, I thought he used to be physical. I know. I guess when he went down, when he was a big time lineman, when he a freshman. I think he played as a freshman in it.
Yeah, he played. He the only offensive
lineman. Rainbow grill and they used about the rainbow grill and rainbow chain.
He the only offensive lineman started 4 years, all 4 years.
Yeah, because he came in as a true freshman. He came in with that other boy, that Williams boy, and all them.
Yeah,
I remember all them boys. He only did about 3 years, then.
Who?
Did he only do 3 years, partner?
He did all 4.
He did 4.
Yeah.
So has Williams been out there 4 years? 3.
I think 2 or 3.
I think this got to be at least his 3rd year.
Yeah, this is 3rd. Yeah.
So Proctor was that a year before.
Yeah. Yeah.
That boy finna go play with the Dolphins. They saw ourselves.
He down there in Miami.
They should have sent Stefanski down there and left Atlanta alone.
No, that's right, man.
I just knew they were gonna let him go be the next sorry coach down there in Miami.
He'd be fired in 2 years.
You hope. Arthur Blank be liking them sorry coaches.
He's sorry too, be on.
Arthur Blank about trying to make money, man. He don't know nothing about no football.
Shit, man.
He don't know nothing about no football.
None whatsoever.
And he the one who you brought in? Who you brought in on football? Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan?
Oh, Matt Ryan. Who that's my hello grade?
Ring my bell.
I'll ring my bell. You can ring my bell. She like somebody went to school with me. Wow, thing. College.
You know her?
No, I was saying she was looking like somebody went to school.
Oh, okay.
Salem is supposed to be out gone. Salem, bye. Salem got a test. I'm getting calls live on the air. Yeah. I'm getting live calls. I'm like, live, you know how they be talking on the back? Yeah. What you say about I'm live on the air. What you got to say? Bye. Yeah. I ain't never got a live call.
I always get them. I don't answer though. My daughters, they always call me.
They be watching and calling. Like,
I said, I know you listen because I hear you in the side. I hear you. I hear me in your background.
I hear me in your background. You just want to be on. You just want to be on.
Don't ask me what I'm doing. Tell me what I'm doing.
I just want to hear your voice. You hear my voice right there.
Shoot. What you get a Cleveland Brown grade is on that offensive line?
They only got one.
Yeah. What grade you'll give?
I don't even know, man. Hey, any alignment is good for Cleveland. That's what I seen last year. B. Watts can play on the line for us.
Oh, playing for Birdie say he give him an A.
You can go in there Ole where they were Ole. B. Watts can go do that. He'll clip somebody up or something.
Miss Jackson said, "Hey, Greg.
Hey. Hello. It's the B. Watts. Doggone it. So, you folks is coming in.
Patricia Gordon said, "A. Y'all put a grade in it. Put a grade of Cleveland draft pick. B for base." He said, "B for base." TLUA.
Y'all really feeling these Cleveland, these folks. Y'all really feeling these folks. This ESPN. Somebody named 426. What's 26?
Yeah, they got a sweet deal and still got dollar bill say incomplete. No, man. Oh yeah, no. I think it was a good pick. I give him an A. I give him an A on the pick.
Yeah, only one pick.
Huh?
They got one pick, man.
I'm talking about on that pick, I give him an A. Ring my bell game a B. I give him an A.
Yeah. I give them anything an A compared to what they had.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It looked like an A because they got A linemen.
A lineman.
Who actually gonna look like they ain't scared of the person. You're a lineman, you scared to touch them. Like somebody threatening them, you better not block them.
Shit, Ty Simpson went in the first round. Ty Simpson went the Rams. He went in the first round.
Oh, I don't got off the teeth in my phone. I'm about to say, how y'all don't jump there?
Ty Simpson, he got picked, bro. He'll be starting next year. Cause he gonna play one more year. They're gonna be it.
Man, please.
Hey, did he quarterback at Georgia? Did Stafford at Georgia one time?
Yeah. Yeah. And they got that boy at number 13 pick.
A lot of people didn't think he was gonna go. Bruce Leroy say he trash, man.
Bruce Leroy.
Say he trash me, dog. He trash. Well, we got 2 more minutes. I'm off, man.
2 more minutes.
2 more minutes. Unless you want to ride out here. You want to ride it out till they pick?
Boy, I ain't riding nothing but the bed.
That was 2 more minutes.
I care about these folks. The way they did us last year, B. Watts. We throwing them a service right now.
I know.
They did us so wrong last year. We was tired. We felt like we watching the Colorado football game last year. We were trying to wait. Oh, no, they gonna get him at the 37 pick. We don't stay until the very last pick, hoping in Shedeur. Then did it the next day. All that work. What time the draft come on? What time the draft? Oh, it come on at night. Oh, okay. We all set on Friday night, waiting for that boy to get drafted. They mess up his party, his after party, his concert. They mess everything up. I'm done with NFL.
Yeah.
I don't even know why we watching
He spent all that money on that draft with all them folks out there that first night. Then came back the second night, still didn't do it.
Now think about that. What has this guy did other than play for Alabama that he could get picked at number 13, but Shedeur got picked in his 5th round?
Hey, ain't none of them got the same kind of numbers. Shedeur put up.
Simpson, he ain't even got half. At least Mendoza won the Heisman. What has Simpson done?
Nothing.
He's 6'1". Shedeur taller than him.
Yep.
Like, what does this guy do that he could get picked
Matter of fact, he
how you know.
beat the quarterback that was Monroe out.
Yeah,
He could have beat him out.
Yeah, Monroe beat him out. All he can do is run.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's exactly what I'm saying.
They played him more air. They put everybody ahead of Shedeur. The only person that didn't come out passing than Shedeur was who was it? One of them other quarterbacks.
Who?
The quarterback out of Texas, Ewing.
Oh, Ewing.
That's the only quarterback that, and I'm surprised they let him go behind Shedeur.
The quarterback that went to Pittsburgh, he went behind him too then.
Who went to Pittsburgh?
Ohio State quarterback.
That shows how much he is. I don't even remember. The Ravens picked this in. Who the new Ravens coach? Where you come from?
I don't know where he came from. I think he came from Seattle.
So they say the Browns. Why they say the Browns is next?
You know they made that trade.
For who?
Out
Tampa
that huh?
With Tampa Bay?
They traded out that 6. No,
Yeah,
the Browns ain't next.
Yeah, it's a Tampa Bay next.
The Browns don't pick to the 24th, right? Let me see what the NFL network saying.
These folks futuristic around here, man. They be saying stuff. I see the Ravens got theirs in.
Now Tampa Bay pick again.
They did Shiloh so dirty.
Shiloh said he ain't even working out no more.
He said he ain't working on no more.
Yeah.
Dang. Shiloh, guess he refused to go to play in like he refused to go to Canada or anything. Now you know he said NFL or nothing at all. I refuse to play in it. It's an embarrassment to my legacy. Shiloh said I ain't playing no UFL. Only NFL I'm playing is in.
Yeah, he said he ain't doing that.
But you know he could have played somewhere else.
Yeah. I'm surprised nobody. He could play in the special team, man. For anybody.
He was on the special teams.
They just don't ban Shiloh.
Shiloh could have made the practice squad. Come on, man. He couldn't even make the practice squad.
I think he should have came out his first year at Colorado.
Yeah, he should have came out at Jackson State the way they did him. He should have just never even went to Colorado.
Yeah.
They're gonna draft him like that. He could have went a free agent out of Jackson State.
Mm-hmm.
And then at least it would have had some. But if he had came out his first year out of Colorado, it would have been harder for them to play him like that. He would have got drafted.
Yeah.
And he would have got caught up in that Shedeur slide.
Yep.
Because the Shedeur
so he would been gone. He would say, hey, they can get you. I'm gone. They gonna penalize you.
It didn't help him at all. He came back, and I mean they won. I didn't get the difference there. He didn't want to leave after no losing season, probably. Because he would have left after that 4-8.
Yeah, because when I heard the video well off, when Bucky was telling him, he said, what you think, bro? What you think? Bucky told him, it's over, big dog. It's over with. So when he told him that, you know he had to get that from Prime.
Because NFL is a lot more political than you think. We just talked about how they did Tebow. All that Tebow accomplished. Yeah, everybody's about the skin. Tebow got the skin, but it's something higher than the skin that they don't like.
Yep.
They don't care about no skin when certain stuff come into play.
No, he brought that law that Jesus Christ out there.
You gonna talk about that? I guarantee you, anybody want to talk that foolishness to me? I guarantee you, if Coach Prime was a heathen, they would love him.
Yeah.
If he out there cussing and talking crazy.
Boy, they talking about the Lord, they did it.
He always talk about the Lord. He always talk about the Lord, thank you. Every time he say that, it just poked the little devil in him. They be like, I hate him.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what it is.
Yeah, you said something about the Lord, they come at you, boy.
And now I know he don't told Shedeur. And you know why Coach Prime started doing that? After they tried to make him kill himself, he started talking about the Lord as a defense mechanism. He started preaching and everything. They really started liking him then. They really started liking him. So now I know he told his sons do it, because now Shedeur doing it. Oh, y'all gonna dog me out? Now every time I'm talking about God is good and the Lord, and they, the more they dog him out, the more he talk about I'm a child of God. I'm going closer to God. And we don't make this fool closer to God. Now we got to hear him talk about God. We should have left him alone.
Yeah.
Do this. We should have let him just put his grill on. Now he talking about God every 5 minutes like his daddy. We got to hit his mess.
It's crazy, man. 32 on them. 32 on them. 32 of them.
It ain't. I don't know, man. You got NFL feel like they own Sunday now. They not finna share Sunday with no God.
Yeah,
they fight
think they bigger than God.
They do. They make the pastors leave church early. I gotta go to the game. That was your boy Dewey used to do.
Who?
Dewey.
He used to do that.
Yeah, I was at his church before he got there.
I know you told me that.
I remember when he first got there.
Dog.
Dewey them be trying to get up out of there, boy.
That's my dog, though.
Yeah, it's a dog.
Yeah, I'm a dog, man.
Where you been?
Huh?
Where you been?
Who?
Dewey.
What you mean, where you been?
He started hanging with Colorado.
Well, you know them hood, boy. That thing
he had more loyalty to the hoods.
That thing more personal. Yeah. That thing personal right there.
I don't know why they fell out because that boy stood up in that meeting.
Stood up what?
Neighborhood stood up in that meeting and said I should be playing, and they just got in the doghouse, huh?
I think from what I'm hearing, they wanted a hood coach to stay there, but they didn't want the brother. They didn't want the brother.
Because he said he stood up in the meeting. That meeting they said who feel like they should be playing. He the one stood up.
Stood up. Oh, I didn't know that.
And they, they asked it, but they I guess they wanted people to punk out. Hoods, they think they got a little civil rights or something in them. So they stood up. And then it's like, they're stood up. Cause he like, yeah, I should be playing. And they're like, they say after that he just got blackballed.
Damn. Man.
That's the word. But
I didn't know that, bro.
But the other part about they waited to the last minute to tell them they want to give them the scholarship.
Yeah, I know. That part. Yeah. I seen when they were going back and forth over there on Twitter.
Who?
Patrick Smith and
I remember that, but I didn't know that it was about. I didn't know that they left suddenly and then he was going back and forth with Coach Mathis or somebody.
Yeah, Coach Mathis. Yeah.
But that was after that all had happened, but he would never leak out. The players be the one talking. What they be talking to?
They tell everything.
You know what they be talking to? The Colorado arch nemesis.
Yep.
And they tell everything over there on them other channels. They be telling. Them players be. That's how you know this team here better because they ain't leaking that.
They ain't leaking that.
They not leaking like they used to leak. They be leaking everything. The players was leaking like DJ McKinney.
Yeah.
DJ McKinney wasn't even working out in the winter. We didn't know that, but the players did.
Oh, that's messed up, though.
They be telling some of the other folks, and some other folks tell it, and some of them don't. You don't hang with the players. You were friends with Benson though. Did you think Benson gonna get drafted?
That was your friend.
That was your friend. You and his mama. You had his mama.
You and his mama. I think she kind of like
you and his mama put me out the show. Y'all was co-show. I'm like, Benson mama was the
don't do that, boy.
She was JR Boxing before JR Boxing. Benson mama on today.
She kept saying she want to come on. I said, you want to come on Sunday? She said, I want to come on Thursday with Greg.
Oh, no. She was like the original CU auntie. She was the CU auntie.
Yeah.
And she was like having her own show with B. Watts and stuff. And I was like, that what we doing?
Well, you
I love
crazy.
CC, I love CC. You know she know. Yeah, B. Watts and the Miss Benson show. Every week Miss Benson was on. I'm like, your son gonna come on? Yeah, he on the way. He He taking a shower. I said, what in the world is going on? And he come on here. Hello, yeah. You and my mama on here. Yeah, I'm just getting out to me. I'm like, man, what kind of show is this turning into? He Watson and the Benson show.
Why you crazy, what?
And now they don't got in the NFL to act like that dude who didn't kiss the girl. You guys like,
yeah, move out the way.
they give me watch church hug. You don't remember me? Remember you be on my show? What show? Colorado show?
Oh boy, you crazy, boy. Boy, you crazy, man.
Indiana, no, we went to a national championship. We got a ring. I don't care about your little Colorado show. Your 3-9.
Oh boy, you got me proud of
They
him,
didn't play my son. They didn't play my son, and they went 3-9, and he went and got a national championship. You don't want to hear that.
Boy, you got me crying to him, man.
You don't want to hear that. Ring my bell. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear me Benson come back and say, you remember y'all didn't play my son? B. Watt say, no, that was Coach Loho. He gone. That was Coach Loho. He did that. That wasn't Colorado. It was him.
Oh boy, you crazy, man. You crazy, boy. Damn. Man, what pick day is that now?
16. I feel like that's messed up though. Chat. I feel that messed up. If B. Watts tried to put them on, and they act like they don't know him no more. They don't win and got a national championship, and they like, we don't even hear from them. Like, what if Benson get drafted? Can you call him?
Don't touch? Who you talking about? Don't touch two.
Don't touch two. If Benson, if he get drafted, can you call him and give him congratulations on the show? Yeah, can we get him on? Like, hey, you remember us? Remember you shut off the tank top?
I'm sure she don't subscribe to the channel. She probably listens to you now.
She dropped you last year, man.
What?
She dropped you last year, man. She ain't even thinking about you no more. She got her new boo.
She got her new. Greg said.
She had vision, but she was gonna be on B. Watts and Benson show. Miss Benson, the Benson.
It was for JR. It was her show.
It was way for JR boxing. It was I was Thursday, and it was the Benson, B. Watson, Benson.
What happened to your boy?
Oh,
Law Dog.
That I don't want to know. As bad as Colorado played last year, I didn't know he was gonna show up.
I ain't never seen it.
Yeah, he was waiting for that. He probably listening too.
He would have got all these kind of stuff last year.
Oh boy, he would have felt his pride, everything would have been restored.
Yeah.
You see Jordan Seaton over there on the sideline?
Oh man, he would hang him up
with the chains around his neck.
Yeah, he would hang him up, man. The Lions got them a big tight end. That was pretty good. Oregon tight end.
Sadiq.
Yeah, big old dude too.
I don't know. Them Lions, boy, you get them too many pieces, they gonna be
up there.
They gonna be whooping somebody. They get that's all they need.
Yeah.
If they can keep their quarterback.
Yeah, that's the main thing right there.
Because they already got that boy, that St. James boy, unless they gonna trade him or something.
Depends on where you at with that contract. You know, the certain teams don't like giving them players that second contract.
Time to pay up. The Cleveland give it.
Now how they do the Cleveland to you, boy?
Or they'll send them to the Raiders and be the only receiver getting tore up like they did Allen. He couldn't wait to get up out of there. I'll take a pay cut.
Yeah, big old dude. He big, boy.
There's no way. So he go on the line. That's a good pick for him.
Yeah, it is.
I would not want to go in the top 10.
Yeah.
Let's get me right at 20.
Yeah, you going to a good team then.
I want to go to a team that's gonna be something. I don't want to go out there and be the only guy and get whooped. They ain't paying you worth that in the rookie contract.
No, man. You see what you do again? After they take the taxes out. He said
Well, every round they took like $10 million from him.
Yeah, he gets $708. What do you say? $780,000 after tax.
They said we're gonna see about them dollar signs in your shoes.
In your logo.
Yeah, we're gonna show you a dollar sign.
Yeah, he talking about he legendary. We finna make him legendary.
They made him legendary. That's why we finna get off and dump these folks. They legendary. I already don't gave them too much they crap. I don't even know these players. I told you Colorado was so bad. I was so
last year.
Last year and a half.
Okay, if you look at that whole team last year, you think they were really that bad, or it's just the coaches? They have them in the wrong scheme.
Like, you know how you go to a family picnic and like y'all be eating and stuff. Y'all be out there a long time. Y'all let's go digest some food, and let's go out there in the front yard. Old boy be watch try to go back in their glory days, and y'all pick teams and put your foot in. That was Colorado like. They just showed up and played like they ain't practice. They just look like they be like, y'all want to go play a game? All right, you go to corner, you go to safety. I want to play linebacker. You ain't good at linebacker. I want to play linebacker. Okay, go to linebacker. Go to linebacker, man. You can't play. You ain't don't worry about it. Nobody ain't going this way. Y'all pitch the team. That was Colorado. Like they just got out there and just the play calling was like they called it on the spot. Throw left, throw right. They just like it looked like they didn't practice nothing. That's what it looked like. I can't even say they were sorry because it looked like they just. And from what the players were saying, they wasn't doing no practice and watching no film.
That's what they said.
Like it.
They sure said.
They said, "Boy, we be watching YouTube." I said, "Boy, it looked like y'all watching YouTube." Y'all like that guy who doing it.
Oh, boy.
You remember at the guy doing that? Everybody doing that. How the receivers run your route.
They watching YouTube. He said, "Man, what y'all?" Then he said, "Man, I was watching an hour."
Receivers look like they weren't coach worth of crap. They running routes into each other. It's 4th and 15. They running 13-yard routes. I'm like, well, what in the world? Y'all just showed up, right? Y'all just showed up. They're like, you go to receiver. No, I want to play receiver. All right, let him go to receiver. Let him hurry up and get out there.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
You don't know the plays. That's all right. Nobody. That's how they played. I don't know if they were sorry or not.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah, he said Colton Hood said Coach Prime taught him to watch film. You're right. It was an individual thing. They did not watch film together unless they was watching YouTube.
That's exactly what they said.
He was like, "Did you watch your film?" Yeah. Yeah, the film watched him. They watch film like B watch all the 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock game. The game be on and the game watch people. Touchdown. We watch film like people go to church. You know? Hey, amen.
Oh, boy. Hey,
yes.
Oh, you crazy, man.
That's how they watch film. Yeah, they were watching film, all right. Clearly, they was watching film. We recorded your minutes. Yeah, you recorded their minutes, but they weren't watching it. They was in the PlayStation while the film playing. Yeah, I'm watching film.
Oh, boy.
Never let nobody watch. I ain't never seen nobody let people watch film on their own.
I ain't never heard that either, bro.
All this NIL money, doggone, y'all finna watch this film together.
Yeah, I want to thank Miss Ring My Bell. Thank you for $2 super chat. I ain't never heard that, Greg. I ain't never heard no team watching film without their coach.
Boy, we had to get up and watch film at 5 o'clock in the morning. I was watching film like B-Watch. I was in there like B-Watch. I was up in the film room. We up in there watching film. I'm up in there around. My body is feeling numb. My face is numb. I'm just like, I didn't even know when I fell asleep. I got a whole nickname off of falling out the chair. And I ain't even the chair broke to make it worse.
The chair broke.
The chair broke. I ain't even that big. The chair broke in half, exposed me because I was asleep.
Damn.
I'm falling asleep and the lights all low at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm feeling good. I just got out the bed. You can get straight out the bed, go watch film. Boy, I'm in there like that. Ooh, boy, it felt so good. Boy, you ever got so sleepy, but your body just feel like you on some or something. You just like, woo, this sleep feels so good. That sleep hit at all the wrong time, like reading your Bible. Sleep, boy.
This boy is crazy, man. Oh, boy, you crazy, man.
That's how I be when you trying to watch film. So I know they didn't want to watch film by themselves.
Damn. Man, the Detroit Lions on draft again. They got Blake Miller. He was a top 3 offensive lineman in the draft.
Don't Cleveland. Cleveland taking forever.
24 here. What pick they at now? 20?
They're still at 17.
Oh, man.
No, they just getting 18, and they ain't even called it. They milking the clock.
The Vikings just took a quarterback, then.
The pick is in.
No, they don't announce it.
Now, how your stuff don't pass my phone?
I don't know. You say you watching 3 on.
I think my phone got behind. I need to speed it up.
They took the quarterback from Clemson. Man, they took a quarterback from Clemson.
I think my phone don't got behind. No, I ain't that behind. Somebody don't caught up with me. You caught up with me?
I'm trying to pick, huh?
Your phone, you to my somebody else's phone or your phone? How you know what is picked?
I'm watching on TV.
So you how you catch me? My phone cut off. You must have caught up.
They had pick number 18. Damn, you got 6 more picks.
Man, please. You gonna watch that mess?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you gonna watch it. You
gonna ride out.
You throwing
Ain't the 6 more pick me, dog. Ain't the 6 more.
That's all they got today?
What? They 32 picks. They got 32 picks in Cleveland next pick at 24.
That's what I'm saying. That's all they got. That's the only pick they got.
In the first round, yeah.
Yeah, my phone got interrupted, but I can't.
That's probably when their phone wrong, they probably knocked it off.
And my phone had cut off one time too, and I thought it was still on.
They got Caleb Banks from Florida, defensive tackle. Damn, he'll big old dude.
Let's see where I come up at now. I'm back at the same spot. Caleb Banks.
He's 6'6", 327 pounds.
And they ain't do nothing in Florida.
I just say got their ass told like
that was money.
Oh.
Your boy Barnes about that big.
Yeah. He just at the wrong program.
You think Barnes at the wrong program?
Yeah, they was just at the wrong program at the wrong time, man.
What, Colorado or Alabama? Or both?
Alabama, not Alabama, Colorado. Last year.
He was on the bench in Colorado. Alabama.
I just said last year.
You know Barnes should have won.
All the players was on Colorado last year. They was on the team the wrong time.
But Barnes should have went to Georgia Tech.
Or went to Georgia one?
Nah, he was bigger than Georgia.
He was bigger than they probably could have got the best out of him.
Yeah, they got the bench out of him. He was on the best out of the scout team.
I said the best. I ain't said nothing about no bench, man.
They would have got the best out of the scout team out of him.
Yeah. I believe
stand up and look like the other guy player, but don't do nothing because we practice.
That's what I'm saying. Slap them teach him how to stay low.
You know how you teach them stay low?
How that?
Old school. Get your big butt and you gonna duck walk after every practice till you stay
low. No, you gonna kill him.
I bet he get low.
He's 6'6".
Exactly. It's only one other way.
You can't duck walk. You cannot duck walk a 6'6" guy.
You can. Anybody can duck walk. Anybody, if that's magic, if he could duck walk, it's gonna be a walk in the park to get on and come out of 4-point stand, 3-point stand. If that's why you do duck walk, because if you can duck walk, you can stay low.
I ain't never seen
duck walk is nothing but it ain't talking about that water duck walk, like I'm talking about that. If you can do that, duck walk, staying low will be nothing.
Dang.
Crab crawl, it's different than duck walk because crab crawl, your butt can be up. Duck walk, everything got to stay down.
He's saying crab walk.
Yeah, crab crawling is good to teach you how to be comfortable on your hands and feet. But duck walk gets your lower body used to being low.
I think somebody else.
Duck walk, your butt is normally on your heels.
What's called I believe Cecile Brown would have. He had went to Georgia Tech. He probably would have showed up.
They don't throw the ball enough, especially last year. Their quarterback did all the running. Even Tebow. That quarterback and that running back was Tebow and Percy Harvin. Duck walk hurt your knees if you don't do it right.
That's why I was saying.
You never go below.
I can't see you nobody doing no duck walk 6'6", 325.
I don't care you 6'8". If you learn your duck walk, teach you how to keep your base at 90 degrees like a squat.
I know what it's for, but sorry, Barnes here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He lost the weight.
Shoot.
It's one other thing I would have them doing. Now, I keep telling them, put them boys on a wrestling mat during the off season. And then do mat drills. Mat drills. Get a really good wrestling coach who really good at teaching and do mat drills. They ain't even got to go get with Swayze. And that you duck walk knowing that too. Because guess what a duck walk is? It ain't nothing but a shoot. When you shoot, you duck walk. Duck walk, shoot, duck walk, shoot. So if you do shoot drills, they ain't nothing but a stationary duck walk. Instead of going all the way down the field, you just going back and forth. If they do that, I put Coach Prime send me the $1 million. I ain't even a coach. Yeah. I guarantee you will see the difference in your team if you put them on mat drills between now and July. Let's do mat drills. Swayze, mat drills. Y'all can work out 3 days a week, mat drills 2-3 days a week. I guarantee you have a whole different line. In your DBs, everything. I worked out with the wrestling team between my junior and senior year. The Panthers. I don't know them. If you learn, if you got on them,
I took the boy from Georgia.
They got the boy from
Georgia. Yeah. Who the hell left for the damn Cleveland Brown?
They don't want nobody.
That man drank a Budweiser.
He got a girl over there standing. She ain't gonna try to kiss him. Cause she know. Don't try to kiss me on TV, girl. That boy 6'7".
The big old boy, man.
Look how low his butt is. I bet he can duck walk. You saw how low his butt is? He's 6'7". Look how low his butt was when he dropped back.
That's why I'm telling you. Different coaches.
No, man. Different training. I'm telling you what. They train them guys. It's certain stuff that I can train them guys, man. He got a black girlfriend. Is she gonna get her a kiss? Oh, they moved away. That boy 6'7" and 3'8", 315. So he lean.
Yeah, they gonna put some weight on. He gonna be tough.
He ain't gonna put no weight on. They want him lean. They want to say everybody gets smaller. They want him lean. They want you to be out there and run. Look how he ran out there and blocked. They want you to be able to pull, run. They don't want you no 340.
Who the Philadelphia got?
And then you blocking linebackers who really safeties. Look at that boy went to the second level.
Man,
That Cleveland should have got.
see, they letting all the damn good player go.
They should have got. They got him clapping.
I think they're gonna take Denzel Boston then. If he make it to him.
He got him a little black girlfriend up there at Georgia. Lemon.
USC, California.
This girl here, her. I don't know, man. Old boy lost his girl, boy. He might fought with her in the car. Everybody else's girlfriend get a better hug.
Everybody else getting the hug. He ain't getting that.
She cussed him out on the way. She must have got on his nerves. She's like, this is the end.
Yeah.
Enjoy this moment. Everybody else's girlfriend getting better hugs.
Out of all the receivers here, he the only receiver had 1,000 yards this year.
Look at that girl come up. She got her a 10-second hug.
Damn.
She didn't get no kiss, but she got a 10-second hug. Maybe that's his sister.
I was just going to say the same thing. Probably his sister.
Yeah, that might be his sister.
They kind of look alike.
Yeah, and they were all like they got a white mom or something.
Yeah, you know they mixed.
Yeah, they was like his sister, but she didn't like she met. He met. He finna cry in the car. He gonna cry in the car. Oh Lord! Everybody get that hallway, boy. That hallway. They
that hallway, it got a ghost in there, boy.
Yeah, they see that. They see them lights flickering. Oh Lord! Look at watching you cry in the car. Oh Lord! Every time they get right there, right at that bell, put that bell, right there, right there. Yeah, gotcha.
Got that ghost in there.
Boy, that thing, them lights be flickering like they get the chill dogs go to. They be playing Marvin Sapp when you go down the hallway. Never would have made it. Oh, why they play that song when I come down? They playing something on that hallway. That thing there. It get serious when they get that long walk there, boy. That thing there, boy. Like, get your hat, boy. Oh, pick my hat up. They make you pick your hat up there. They used to pick your hat up at the stage. They give you a hat in the mirror. Look in the mirror and put your hat on.
Yeah, they don't change that.
They want them to look in the mirror so you can cry on the stage.
3 more picks. Wonder who Pittsburgh gonna get.
Look at dad crying, everybody crying. But they say, boy, we got that check now.
Hey, I'll tell you to say that, Greg. I said, shit. Hey, what?
Let's speak in French. We.
You know that signing bonus when you're in the first round about 2,000, 2 million.
No, boy, that signing bonus be like
10 million. About 10 million.
Them early guys get like 40. So you know they get about
10. Yeah, right. Joe, I forgot about that. Yeah, they get about 30 or 40. Yeah, he get about 10 million. That signing bonus.
Shedeur got 4 in the 5th round.
Yeah.
Them folks speaking that French, them family back at the house be like, ooh, boy, I'm finna borrow some money.
Ooh, well, you finna change my life.
You finna change my life. You, cousin.
Everybody calling.
Congratulations.
You know he's gonna take about 2 head boys with him here. Hey man, y'all quit y'all job and come on ride with me.
I'm gonna wait about 2 months. Then I'm saying, let me hold something. I know you got it. I know you got that check.
2 days. Ain't gonna be no
You can't give me 1,000. 10 million. Son already done picked the house out. This is what I'm getting y'all. We already house shopping. You know how they were doing Travis Shedeur. Shedeur was house shopping too. He had to lower his budget. Like, well, I'm gonna get this, that. And they were like, nope. You still getting 40 million, you finna get 4. His budget was based off of 40 million. He should have known Cleveland wasn't finna spend no money.
No.
They had just messed up their money.
They got all their money tied up in Watson and the big guy.
I'm telling you, after Cleveland pick, they saw a pick. We just gonna cut the show off. We're just gonna hit the end button. Bloop.
Yeah, I don't worry. Yeah, it's over. It's over with.
They twirling their lights for Pittsburgh. They amped up. They got a song and everything. They sound like they singing some religious music.
There's a lot of folks out there, boy.
Right there. The football field, the basketball. They know what they doing. They ain't like Atlanta. Atlanta messed around. They got our stuff spread it out.
Yeah.
They should have left our field at Turner Field. They should have left it alone.
Excuse me.
They should have just renovated Turner Field.
Yeah, they should have kept that place, man.
Turner Field is a better looking field than the one they got, but they want to put that battery around it. But they end up doing it anyway. Because look what they did around Georgia State. They don't build all
look what they did with Georgia State.
They don't build all that stuff right there. They could have did the same thing. That car up that traffic too bad up there, Car Parkway.
Man, what you talking about?
It's bad already without the Braves. Yeah, they should have left that stadium alone. They should have. Georgia State should have went and got Morris Brown Stadium. Why they keep acting like they want to? Morris Brown keep acting like they want to come back. They need to sell that stadium.
Yeah, they don't know what they want to do.
They ain't got no parking down there though.
Clark can't either, is it?
Huh?
All on right there together. Clark and all them.
Yeah, I went down there. I did not realize Clark and Morehouse is literally on the same campus.
Damn, I just said that.
I'm saying it ain't no separation. It's like this your building, that's your building. Because even Spelman is on the other side of a gate. But Morehouse and Clark is literally on the same. They're like they share buildings. I did not know that.
Yeah, they do.
And they all use the same library. I didn't know that.
Oh, they do?
They all got one big library. All 5 schools, whatever, go to one big library.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They ain't got no land, man. They had to condense. I'm surprised they didn't share a football field. They had a nerve that everybody got a different football field. Arizona State tackle.
Yeah, I already announced it. You don't jump back in front of me then.
Because I had refreshed it. Somebody butt all out in front of the TV. They're going to be talking about him. His whole butt out. He got his butt right in front of the TV.
What, you a defensive tackle or offensive tackle?
Offense. Arizona State. Your folks got their butt out on TV.
Oh, man, that dude 320 pounds.
Yeah, it's a Nigerian basketball player. He out there playing with a COVID mask, playing basketball. That's how small he was.
Yeah.
He didn't play football to junior college.
Damn.
And he a first-round draft pick. That's an athlete. 6'5", 320.
He'll be going boy. Boy got his ass out, man. What the hell?
I told you.
Pull your pants up, boy.
I told you, pants on the ground. He right in front of the camera.
Right in front of the camera.
He almost twerked. If it ain't a girl, it's a boy. That boy went from basketball to NFL first round pick. That's an athlete.
Yeah. That is.
That boy got that butt out. They gonna be talking about you, boy.
Yeah. They
Who the
already
hell?
talking about. They already
Where I love
that
CC?
crazy right in front of the camera.
I love CC. Don't fell asleep like B Watts. What's she at?
Yeah, he said she was gone. Oh, she's still there.
She fell asleep.
No, she fell asleep. She said you gotta be. She said
Yeah,
you. She said you can't be serious. Yeah.
That's B Watts' nephew.
He a big old boy, man. That must be your brother. It gotta be because they kind of look alike.
That was your nephew.
No.
That's his homeboy.
He said that's your homeboy.
That homeboy, B Watts' nephew. On your big day, he's standing in front of you, twerking in front of the camera.
He twerking.
On your big day.
Oh boy.
Don't stop. Get it. Don't stop. Right. It can't even see you. And if that was a girl, y'all would have tripped out.
All right.
If that was a girl out,
Cleveland is next.
boy, we got 2 more picks.
No, they just the 23rd pick.
Chargers just not picked.
What pick Cleveland got? 23rd, ain't it?
It's 24.
Oh,
If they don't trade out again.
Oh, they got 2 more picks.
They say he's gonna be hanging with Will Smith.
Oh, hell nah.
You know Will Smith messed up Hakeem, man. Messed up Hakeem. Hakeem doing that. You see Hakeem doing that? Remember Hakeem from over there with Lucius Lyon now.
Nah, I ain't see that.
Hakeem from what they call it? Empire. Hakeem doing that dance like that. With some girl clothes on. They say Will Smith did it.
Oh yeah, no.
They say Will Smith did him like that in what's your boy name? Meat Mill.
Damn.
But then Diddy did him like that too. So
I just said did it.
Diddy got Meat Mill after P Diddy after Will Smith. But Will Smith and Diddy, you know, they was doing the stuff too.
Crazy.
Hey, I'm talking about the Jaguar Wright tell. I ain't Jaguar. Jaguar Wright told on all this stuff years ago. Man, it's coming out.
Who said that?
You know Jaguar Wright. She be telling all this stuff. They thought she was crazy and everything happened. She been talking about Diddy and all of them.
Oh yeah, that's right. She did.
All
That did. Yeah.
Jaguar Wright told about Will Smith. She told about all them folks because she be knowing the folks they be doing it to.
They be hanging around.
They be doing it to them. Like that boy, Gray, his last name Gray. Got him working. I thought they were lying until I saw him doing the dance. I'm like, they got him for real. Jaguar Wright be telling everything. Her and that boy, Orlando Brown.
I love CCJ put in there.
Orlando Brown. He's a female. He's a male Jaguar Wright. Brashear Gray. As soon as he blew up, he started hanging. I'm gonna hang with Will Smith. It's gonna be cool. And Will Smith, a grown man. Will Smith got a grown man. That's tough. You know they get little boys and stuff. Like Will Smith turned out his own son. But then you turn around and go and get doggone a grown man. The Diddy style.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation. That's a we watch after part of the show.
No, I don't do them kind of part.
I'm talking about that show there, boy. That show there be. That boy. I seen one time, I kid y'all not. I seen Old Bell Beckham Y'all seen that video? Odell Beckham in the club, in the dark, standing by Trey Songz, the singer, and Justin Bieber in his lap. I said, "Oh Lord!" It was a Super Bowl party. It was like a couple of Super Bowl party. Justin Bieber in the lap.
Damn.
His face in his lap. On candid camera, he look up like.
Yeah, no.
They all looking up like.
RD said, I saw that too. That's so
Some on his face. Some on his face. On the mouth.
Damn.
So that NFL, that's Odell Beckham. That NFL, so it's relevant. And it was at a Super Bowl party. The year before San Francisco, the year before that. Who saw that?
RD.
RD, I knew it was RD. I knew it had to be RD.
Cleveland Brown up next.
Look at Allen. Allen talking about some what? Allen, I knew Allen wouldn't know. I knew RD and that gonna ring my bell. I don't know about that. I just know ring my bell. Know about that.
And my first
I know I love CC be knowing stuff. She be over there watching Jaguar, right?
I don't even know who that is.
You don't know Jaguar, right?
She
used to sing. Well, she still sing. She used to sing with Jay-Z them. She be calling out Jay-Z and P. Diddy. They used to do her like that. They do her the same way how they do them women. They pass them women around, man.
Yeah.
And they be drugging them and stuff. Yeah, she was with all them. Jill Scott, The Roots, Erykah Badu. All them folks came up together. Music Soul Child.
Yeah, I remember them two.
They was all them came up in the neo soul era. So they all came up together. They was part of the neo soul. Angie Stone, D'Angelo, all them. That was their era. Neo soul. That's why you probably don't know her. She was a neo soul artist.
I like neo soul.
It was hot when they was doing it. You know what I'm saying they all came up together. So she was hot then, and then she got caught up with Jay-Z them. So then she started calling out Jay-Z because he kind of be doing stuff. So that's what she do. She go on and talk about that stuff. And then people thought she was crazy until all that stuff came out with Diddy, and she been talking about it for years. Where you at? They did Hood wrong, man.
Who?
They getting all these edge rushers and stuff. Where in the world is Hood?
He probably won't go to the 29th or 20th.
They doing Hood wrong. He finna be mad. We're gonna see a whole sermon by Dewey Smith. You know he be doing sermons about them. You got messed up.
Anything that go on, but you already know he got a sermon for anything go on in the news.
They had you down when you was up. You know he like to make sermons off of stuff.
Yeah, he do that. Anything in the news, he gonna make it. Cleveland
they Hood second round. Hood goes second round, boy. They finna have a fit. Cause why do they? What? That's why I think they invited Shedeur to come to this thing. They wanted to embarrass him publicly. You remember he chose to have his own party.
Yeah.
Why would they invite you there if they don't plan on you going the first round?
See, they want that camera on you, so okay.
I'm saying if Hood was invited there to go on the stage to go on the second round, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Cause you be on there the first night and you don't even get picked. I wouldn't even. What if the Cleveland Browns get Hood?
That'll be a good pick for me. They need a defensive back.
Yeah, because what's called got hurt, it was over. They need another good guy from the other side of Ward. But when Ward got hurt, it was like up. Because they traded the other cornerback down there to Jacksonville, didn't they?
Yeah. And then he got traded to the Saints.
They told Ward he was hurt. They're like, you hurt. He's like, what? I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Me? Yeah, you hurt. Okay, I'll be back next week. No. You're going to be out for 3 games. Me? Why? Because you hurt. That's how they did him. He got hurt like Jordan Seaton. He got that kind of hurt. We didn't even know what happened.
Man, I need Cleveland to get
Did he
Denzel.
get called off the field? No. Did you see him with the medical tent? No. But he been out for 4 weeks. Surely if he out for 4 weeks, he should have at least let him limp off the field. That's how Ward got hurt. It was like, I don't know what happened. He didn't play for like the rest of the year. You're not playing. You hurt. Now they did Dylan Gabriel. You got a concussion.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back next week. No, you're gonna still have a concussion.
Kevin Sebastian.
No, okay, I don't have a concussion no more. Well, you're not playing no more. They used the concussion as an excuse because they didn't want to just say he got benched.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what happened.
They just hope you forgot that he was off of concussion protocol. Well, what is Dylan Gabriel coming back? He's still getting.
Yeah, how she be getting the information? Miss Smith, she way ahead of everybody. KC Concepcion.
Yeah, man, she got that super duper speed internet. My phone still is on commercial.
Man, we're on commercial over here.
What kind of super duper box she don't win and got?
I don't know.
No, she at the draft.
Yeah, she in Pittsburgh. Then Philly Smith, you in Pittsburgh.
She up there at the thing, like, yeah, I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna show them. World. Ain't he another small receiver?
No, you know, he visited Colorado last year, but he went to Texas A&M when they offered him that money.
Yeah, I remember him name, but when one of them guys was small.
Yeah. Reb say he on commercial too. I don't know what the hell Miss Philly got.
She keep doing that. Ain't she the one who talked about who was that somebody said that was Pitt?
Yeah, she called it early for Cleveland.
We got to see about her. She got. You ain't on it for us. You on something else. Well, you got that other ESPN. You on ESPN News.
Yeah, they be showing her early too.
Some. Her ESPN is different.
Nah, man, they showing a Burger King commercial. Lowe's now.
You ain't on no Heinz commercial? Catch up.
No, I'm on Lowe's.
You already seen the catch up?
Yeah.
See, my other one's on catch up, and then my phone is.
Even Shanika Rilla said KC Concepcion.
Man, what kind of phone? What kind of stuff y'all on? That's why I don't watch a game with y'all. See, that's why I'm talking about Reverend BJ. He on that. He on that streaming.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell they watching. I ain't got none of it.
My phone is streaming too. I'm not watching it.
I got my laptop on.
Okay, I see what's going on. So they say they on channel 2 and all that. I'm on ESPN. Must be slow.
Miss Philly keeping us up. The picks is in.
Miss Philly, you watching it on the local channel, ain't you?
He walking up there. He finna announce it.
Mine already on there. Casey,
you're right. I like that.
I ain't watching no TV. I ain't watching no game with them.
Casey, I like that pick. Grade the pick. Grade the pick. Wide receiver and a punt returner.
Shake your head. Shake your head. You finna go up there with Shedeur. Shedeur. They're like, yeah. See, he's not that
boy, we tried to get you. My daddy came up there and talked to you, and then you ditched him.
Where they was trying to get him to come from before he went there?
Huh?
Where they was trying to get him to go to?
Colorado. He was up there.
I'm talking about where he was at before that.
I forgot where he came from.
He ain't a big dude. That's what I'm saying. He a short dude. Look how little he is. I remember them talking about him. He a little dude.
He about 6'1".
I don't even think he's 6'1".
That bad boy gone.
That boy probably about 5'10".
You think so?
He another look. Look how small his shoulders is. He's short. He like Deshaun Jackson size.
That bad boy gone, boy. Punt return. Yeah, NC State. He came from NC State. He came from NC State. Yeah, Wayne Hood. Miami.
He ain't no different than Buns.
Huh?
Buns.
Isaiah Bond.
Yeah, he like Buns. Buns would have got drafted like that if he didn't get in trouble. He's small, like Buns. He's like the same style as Buns. Buns probably faster than he is. He don't look like he that fast.
Got Casey Concepcion. All right, Greg, I'm out of here.
All right. They say he 196.
He what?
They say he 196.
He almost 200 pounds. That's a big dude. They say he's 5'11".
That's what he say. I hope the measurements right.
Yeah, they could be. But he a good route running punt return. I like that pick.
Boy,
Everybody else gone.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. We'll see how it turn out.
All right.
Hey,
I hope y'all have fun.
All right, big dog. You have a good one, man. I appreciate you.
4'5" guy.
Huh?
4'5" guy. He look like a 4'5" guy. He ain't faster than Buns.
Oh, nah. Bond way faster than that.
That's what they say. He a 4'5" guy. Yeah, once I'm looking at him run, he don't look explosive like how Buns look.
Yeah.
Turn off the lights.
All right, big dog.
Are you practicing to practice or you practicing to be great? Which way am I going?
Bus coming, you on the way.
Real ones never break, no. Real ones never